Hello, dear English learners. Welcome back to your English listening and speaking practice. I'm really happy you're here today. Wherever you are right now at home, on the bus, walking, or just taking a quiet moment for yourself this time is for you and for your English. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and get comfortable, because today we're going to practice together in a calm, simple, and effective way. Today's episode is a little special. This is not just another English lesson. This is the beginning of your English speaking challenge, and more importantly, it's a chance for you to use your voice, build confidence, and start feeling more comfortable speaking English out loud. Learning a language is not about perfect days. It's about showing up again and again. And today you showed up. Many English learners believe that if they just listen to English long enough, one day they will magically start speaking fluently. They listen to podcasts, watch videos, hear English songs, and that's great. Listening is a very important part of learning. But here's the truth, and I say this after teaching English for many years. Listening alone is not enough if your goal is to speak with confidence. I've met so many students who understand a lot of English. They can follow videos, they can read texts, they can even think in English sometimes. But when it's time to speak, everything stops. The words disappear. The voice feels tight. The confidence goes away. And they say things like, "I understand English, but I can't speak." If that sounds like you, I want you to know something very important. There's nothing wrong with you. This is a very common and very normal problem. The reason this happens is simple. Speaking is a skill, just like driving a car or playing an instrument. You don't learn to drive by only watching videos about driving. You don't learn to play the guitar by only listening to music. You learn by doing. And speaking English works the same way. Your brain needs practice connecting sounds, words, and your mouth in real time. If you never use your voice, that connection stays weak. So now, let me introduce you to something that can truly change the way you speak English. It's called shadowing. Maybe you've heard this word before, or maybe it's completely new for you. Either way, don't worry. Shadowing is actually very simple, and that's what makes it so powerful. Shadowing means that you listen to someone speaking English and you repeat what they say almost at the same time, like an echo. You don't stop to translate in your head. You don't think about grammar rules. You don't open a dictionary. You just listen and repeat. You copy the sounds, the rhythm, the stress, and the natural music of the sentence. It's like following someone's shadow. That's where the name comes from. And here's something very important. Shadowing is not about being perfect. You don't need to say every word perfectly. You don't need to sound like a native speaker. The goal is to practice, to repeat, and to feel English in your voice. Even if you miss a word, even if you speak slowly, you are still learning. In fact, that's exactly how learning happens. You don't need hours of study. You don't need special materials. All you need is a few minutes a day and the willingness to try. Over the next 5 days, we will practice speaking English together using shadowing. Each day, you will repeat simple sentences, then slightly longer ones, always at a calm and comfortable pace. The goal is not to rush. The goal is to build a daily habit, little by little, so speaking English starts to feel natural instead of stressful. Before we begin the practice, let me explain exactly how this will work, so you feel calm and confident. The instructions are very simple. I will say a sentence slowly and clearly. First, you listen carefully. Then, after a short pause, you repeat the sentence out loud. You can repeat once, twice, or even 3 times if you want. This is your practice, so take it at your own pace. You will see subtitles on the screen to help you follow along. Some words may be highlighted, and that's just to guide your attention. Try not to read too much. Use your ears more than your eyes. Listen to the rhythm of the sentence, the stress, and the natural flow. And most importantly, use your voice. Speak out loud if you can. If you're in a public place, you can speak softly or whisper. What matters is that your mouth is moving and your voice is involved. Remember, this is not a test. No one is judging you. You don't need to be perfect. If you make a mistake, that's completely fine. Just keep going. Shadowing is about practice, not perfection. So relax, trust the process, and let's begin together. Now we're going to begin with our first shadowing practice. This is your warm-up. These sentences are short and simple, so you can relax and get comfortable using your English voice. Remember, there is no pressure here. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to listen and repeat with me. For each sentence, I will say it slowly and clearly. First, just listen. Then, when you hear the pause, repeat the sentence out loud. Try to copy the sound and the rhythm of my voice. Don't worry if you feel a little slow or unsure at first. That's completely normal. This is your mouth and your brain learning something new. Let's start. Listen carefully. I am learning English. Now repeat. Good. Very nice. Let's say it one more time together. I am learning English. Excellent. You're doing great. Keep going. I am not afraid to make mistakes. Now repeat. That's good. Take your time. Speak slowly and clearly. I am not afraid to make mistakes. Well done. Remember, mistakes are part of learning. Let's continue. I understand more each day. Now repeat. Great. You're doing very well. Stay relaxed. I understand more each day. Nice work. You're building confidence already. I feel proud of my progress. Now repeat. Very good. Say it again with me. I feel proud of my progress. You should feel proud. Let's keep going. I enjoy learning English. Now repeat. Excellent. Let your voice flow naturally. I enjoy learning English. Wonderful. You're doing exactly what you should be doing. I listen carefully. Now repeat. Good. Nice and clear. I listen carefully. Great job. Stay with me. I speak slowly and clearly. Now repeat. Very nice. Speak calmly. I speak slowly and clearly. Perfect. That's the right pace. I try every day. Now repeat. Good. Short and clear. I try every day. Well done. Keep going. I believe in myself. Now repeat. Excellent. Say it again with confidence. I believe in myself. Beautiful. That's an important sentence. Don't give up. Now repeat. Very good. Don't give up. Amazing work. You've just completed your first set of shadowing sentences. You used your voice, you stayed focused, and you kept going. That's exactly how progress begins. Wonderful work. Take a moment and really notice what you just did. You spoke English out loud. You followed the sentences. You stayed focused. That is not something small. That is real progress, and you should feel proud of yourself for showing up and doing the practice. If you're feeling a little tired, a little unsure, or even a bit surprised that you made it this far, that's completely normal. Speaking English uses energy, especially when you're learning. Your brain is working, your mouth is working, and all of that means learning is happening. So if it feels challenging, that's actually a good sign. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Relax your shoulders. You're doing great and there's no rush. We're going to continue, but we'll do it step by step, just like before. The next sentences will be a little longer, but you are ready for them. You've already proven that you can do this. Stay with me. Keep trusting yourself. Every sentence you speak builds more confidence, and we're just getting started. Now let's continue with the second part of our shadowing practice. These sentences are a little longer, but don't worry. You don't need to rush, and you don't need to say everything perfectly. Just listen carefully and then repeat with me, keeping a calm and steady rhythm. As before, I will say each sentence slowly and clearly. First, listen. Then, during the pause, repeat out loud. If you miss a word, that's okay. Let's begin. Listen carefully. My effort today creates my fluency tomorrow. Now repeat. Very good. Take your time and say it again with me. My effort today creates my fluency tomorrow. Excellent. You're doing really well. Let's continue. I am not giving up. I am growing. Now repeat. Nice. Speak calmly and clearly. I am not giving up. I am growing. Well done. That was great. Keep going. My journey is beautiful even if it's slow. Now repeat. Good. Let the sentence flow naturally. My journey is beautiful even if it's slow. Wonderful. You're staying focused. Let's continue. I speak English to express, not to be perfect. Now repeat. Very nice. That's an important idea. I speak English to express, not to be perfect. Excellent work. Keep going. I am building my confidence one word at a time. Now repeat. Good. Slow and steady. I am building my confidence one word at a time. Great job. You're doing amazing. I am getting better with every practice. Now repeat. Very good. Say it again with me. I am getting better with every practice. Nice work. Stay relaxed. I can understand more than I think. Now repeat. Excellent. That's very true. I can understand more than I think. Well done. Keep trusting yourself. Speaking out loud helps me improve faster. Now repeat. Good. Clear and confident. Speaking out loud helps me improve faster. Wonderful. Let's continue. I show up even when it feels hard. Now repeat. Very good. That takes courage. I show up even when it feels hard. Excellent. You're almost there. Every mistake helps me learn something new. Now repeat. Good job. Say it once more. Every mistake helps me learn something new. Amazing work. You've just completed another full set of shadowing sentences. Go ahead and relax your shoulders. Take a slow, deep breath in and gently breathe out. That's it. Let your body soften and your mind slow down just a little. Now let's move on to the final part of today's practice. These sentences are longer, but remember, you are not in a hurry. Listen carefully first. Then repeat after me during the pause. Speak out loud and follow the rhythm. Let's begin. Every day, I practice my English because I want to speak with more confidence. Repeat. I know that learning English takes time, but I am patient with myself. Repeat. When I speak English out loud, I feel more comfortable and relaxed. Repeat. I listen carefully and repeat the sentences to improve my pronunciation. Repeat. Even if I make mistakes, I continue speaking and learning every day. Repeat. Great job. Take a small breath if you need to. Let's continue. Practicing English a little every day helps me build strong habits. Repeat. I am learning to express my ideas clearly and calmly in English. Repeat. Each time I practice, my English sounds more natural and fluent. Repeat. Almost there. You're doing really well. I enjoy learning English because it helps me connect with new people. Repeat. I believe in my ability to speak English better with regular practice. Repeat. Excellent work. You've just completed the final shadowing set of today's practice. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself. And with that, we've come to the end of today's practice. Take a moment to recognize what you've just done. Not everyone is brave enough to speak out loud in another language, and you did it. You practiced, you repeated, maybe you made a few mistakes, and you kept going. That is real progress, and you should feel proud of yourself. Remember this, fluency doesn't happen overnight. It's built through small moments like this one, moments when you choose to listen, repeat, and use your voice. Today, you completed day 1 of this 5-day challenge, and that first step is always the most important. Now, if this episode helped you, let's take the next step together. Give this video a like to support the channel, subscribe if you want to keep practicing with me, and join the next days of the challenge. And leave a comment telling me how you felt today or where you're learning English from. I'd love to read your message. Before you go, let me invite you to take a simple action that really helps this channel grow. If you enjoyed this practice and it helped you speak more confidently today, please give this video a like. It tells YouTube that this content is useful and helps more English learners find it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to continue this 5-day English speaking challenge with me and keep improving your English step by step. New episodes are coming, and I'd love to practice together with you. And finally, leave a comment below. Tell me how you felt during today's practice, which sentence was the hardest for you, or where you're learning English from. I read your comments, and they really motivate me to keep creating lessons for you. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, every time you use your voice in English, you're one step closer to speaking with confidence and ease. I'll see you very soon for day 2 of the challenge. You've got this.